One person back. Oh shit. What to do? What to do? What to do? Fuck, man, I've been hella sick. Fuck. Yeah. This is way little ass, you know, type shit. What's up with y'all, homie? What you guys doing tonight? My bad, I've been a little sick, so I'm coughing and spent shit. Apologize. Or my voice sounds a little messed up. I've been hella sick like these last couple of days, but still trying to work. Still trying to leave it out. You feel me? Fuck. Just waiting on my homie. On Friday. Fuck. Just wait a little bit. But being pretty dead. Hey, what's up with you guys, man? I was waiting. Oh, 6 dudes said I told him at 9 o'clock, but I just wanted to get it started a little bit sooner. Let's see what's up with y'all. Yeah, feel me? 7 people in the pad. Hey, what's up with everybody? What do you guys think about this whole situation, dog? All these YouTubers getting debunked. Some of these fucking YouTubers claiming that they got the best sources and all this other JK shit. Shit's crazy, bro. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's why I don't try to jump on shit right away, homie. I try to let the shit play out. And then, you're always gonna come across something, dog, that, you know, is gonna be a little bit better than all these other fools that make up all their scenarios. Half of these fools, you could just inbox them some shit and they'll fucking talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact, dog. That's a hell of a fact, homie. Majority of these YouTubers, dog. Majority of these YouTubers, dog, if somebody sends them some bullshit story, dog, and a fake, like, hold on a second. Alright. My bad, my neighbors have their shit. Hell, I don't want to get in trouble. But half of these fucking YouTubers, dog, you can send them a fake story, dog, and give them all the details, and they'll say exactly how it is. Half these fools don't really do their research, dog, and half these fools piggy bank off each other's content. You feel me? They put pieces of each other's content together, and they say it in different formats. So it sounds good, right? But I don't know, dog. You guys go listen to that phone call, homie. What about the Fresno Bulldogs? What do you guys think about that one? What do you guys think about that one, dog? What do you guys think about Fresno Bulldogs saying that they might pull up to Compton? What do you guys think about that shit? Hey, another thing. What do you guys feel about content creators who run pages that they think people don't know it's them running, right? And I have solid. I'm not gonna say who, but I'm just speaking because I got solid proof, and I know there's a few people that run this page, right? But what tripped me out is if these people posted on their Instagram about a northerner who dropped out, right? And that's his problem, right? An ex-northerner who used to be somebody dropped out of crossed over, got out of prison, and is now making content, right? They posted it on their page, which is cool, right? It's all social media, homie. It's all good. But then I heard him talking on the podcast with another individual, and saying that they will never do nothing with Nathaniel, they will never collab with no Northerners, they would never do nothing like that. Knowing damn well they posted that reel on their page thinking nobody knows who it is. Shit like that, homie. It's kind of goofy, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say names because at the end of the day, when you start saying names, fool, you give these fools the right to copyright you, report you, try to shut you down, but they know who I'm talking about. Motherfucker, all I got to say is that, and that person knows who I'm talking about without even saying their name. You know what I mean? And American Cholo, he's another one. Let's talk about Gil, American Cholo. The fakest fucking podcaster Cholo. I don't know what he is, homie. I'm a little confused, because at first when I saw American Cholo, he was humble. He was humble, dog. He would talk about, I thought he was an OG. Right? I thought he was an OG, like a real veterano, homie, right? When I first started watching him. He was in his living room. He was in his living room. He was filming from his living room. He was talking about how he got shot, I think it was, like back in the day and shit, right? So I started to follow him, dog. But then I get confused, homie, because one day we're pushing politics, no gang shit, no everybody get along, and then the next day, homes, we're pushing that hard line, that gangbang line, that active, non-active shit. You feel me? Like I don't know, dog. It's goofy, homie. And why does everybody support that shit? Like, man, I sit back and I watch all this shit, dog, and I just laugh, homie. I just laugh, dog. For real. You guys remember when American Cholo said he called the cops on those taggers that were tagging on his property? Remember that fool said he held them down with a flashlight and then he told the neighbor in Spanish, Llama la policía. Come on, dog. That shit ain't. How's that honorable, dog? How's that honorable, homie? I'm just saying, right? I saw you were live. Yeah, I saw you live, homie. That's what's up. We caught some fish. Oh, my neighbor's having a party. I'm about to go inside real quick, homie. Reset that. Nah, but anyways, I think it's funny though, dog. When I saw that reel, and then I saw that person saying that they don't support Nathaniel or they don't do nothing with Nathaniel, and then but knowing that they have him on their channel is like, come on, dog. But hey, to each his own, homie. Let's talk a little bit about the phone call that I came across today, though. There's a lot of YouTubers, though. Like I said, they claim that they have the intel, and then they put this whole female story together. It's not even true, though. I don't know. I could be wrong, Holmes, but you know, I'm not on that side. I'm not on the SNY side, so I can't tell you how the shit goes on that side. But I can tell you when a man's story sounds hella fucking false, and when a man's story matches up to you know what was said, right? Like I said, dog. I don't got no issues with nobody. I have no issues with nobody. I don't have issues with no podcast. I wish everybody the best. But what I don't like, dog, is that you get all these fake ass fools, dog. All these fools are fucking fake, homie. I'm gonna say it again. All these fools are fake, homie. I don't care. It is what it is, dog. And I could tell you why, homie. Because to be honest, dog, there's dirt on all these bottles. Not like paperwork. Nah, I mean like scandalous shit, like doing scandalous shit, fool. Like scandalous shit behind the scenes and then thinking that nobody knows about it. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's already like if you gotta do scandalous shit, dog, behind the scenes to make a bag on YouTube, then I don't want to fuck with you and I don't support you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I run solo, homies. Me and my homie Six Deuce in the label. That shit. I don't try to I don't try to collab with none of these fools. I ain't trying to be on no hater. I ain't trying to be on full community. I ain't trying to be on none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, homie, like all that shit's made up, homie, for the view. You know what I'm saying? It's like a novela. These fools, they all play the novela, dog. And that shit is fucking like childish, homie. If you gotta play a novela to get money, then to each his own, dog, you know? But just know there's people like myself that see through all the bullshit, you feel me? Real shit. And I'm telling you, dog, I don't want to get copyrighted. That's why I don't want to book. I don't want to react to the real because I know this person will copyright me because they're known to copyright people. You know what I'm saying? And then they say that they're against all that, but they're fucking reporting people's channels. You know. But like I said, one day, dog, people will see. You know, they'll get tired of the same old. Oh shit! Give me a second, man. Oh, there you are, fool.
I didn't mean to mess it up, dog. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
you good?
Shout out to y'all. But man. Whoo, hey, if I look excited for a reason, fool, I can't say I'm gonna just shut up. Never mind. I just you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean, dog. That's all I can say, fool. I can't say too much. But anyway, yo, I got off a phone call right now. That's all I can say, fool. I got off a phone call right now. What, my boy? Whoo. So yeah, homie, you seen Six Deuce excited, dog. Straight up, homie. Shout HCB Chemistry, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout everybody up in here. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, that subscribe, dog. What we fucking going up, bro? We going up, man. I ain't gonna say too much. That's it. That's all I can say, bro. Sadly, that's literally all I can say. Sadly.
He says, "Hey, Hood saw. Hey, Lucky's cool. I had Lucky the number at one point. Lucky's hella cool, dog. Even though he gets little, he's just a little aggressive sometimes, but he's hella chill though. Hella chill. Lucky from Hood Sock. Salute, homie. Hella chill, homie.
Hey, dog, it's up. We here. Hey, shout Lucky, shout Hood Stocks. I'm be real. He may not be everybody's cup of tea, homie, but I can respect that he's being himself, dog. Straight up, you know. And everybody's not gonna like you for you, but my personal opinion is I can respect the man that's not afraid to be himself now, like anybody. Should we sit back and take the chill pill sometimes? Yeah, yeah. But hey, everybody has their how can I say self-reflection, you know? And one day if he feels like he needs to change, he will. And if he doesn't, then hey. I don't think anybody needs to change. I don't know. I'm not God. I can't really be like, hey, you know, this fool needs to be like this. But I get kind of what people say with Lucky because he is a little, you know, he can get a little, you know what I'm saying? So I get it, but hey, dog, he's being himself, you know. So that's why I just being one of those like, hey, salute to him. You know what I'm saying? I think it's on mute, hermano.
My bad. It's because my neighbors had to come inside because them fools are fucking. I don't want to get in trouble with their fucking music blasting. They're fucking annoying, man.
Hell yeah.
Nah,
Nah,
well, what?
HCB chemistry, I agree. Nah. I was just saying what's up. But yeah, me, I'm over. I got super energy. You know, it ain't the drugs, homie. It's just sadly, you know what? And I don't want to say this publicly, but unfortunately, I had somebody pass away today. I ain't gonna say who. It don't matter. Not that it don't matter like that. You know, long live that person. But I just don't feel like giving people the satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? So I just put that, and I didn't really have the best start to my day, homie. But let's just say God is real, homie. God's a good thing, homie, because I got all I can say is that, homie. I got something that helped me end my night and be like, all right, homie, everything you're doing is sad. You're losing people, all that, bro. But you know what? That's what makes me know I gotta do this, homie. Why I can't complain. Why I gotta go to work And even right now, homie, like at the last minute, I don't know if you know this, but my job had got my paycheck mixed up, dog, and I didn't. It's not a lot for my first ever check from starting, and it wasn't much, fool. So it felt good because like last minute, I didn't think I was gonna get it for it. It did affect me because I was like, damn, fool, now I had to get out of my show money, and I didn't want to touch the show money, so I didn't. So it's pretty much I'm broke. But then, hey, God last minute, homie, was like, here, they fixed it. And boom, I finally got my money, dog. So
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
that's just one of the blessings today, you know. So I ain't trying to talk about me, you know. Shout out to everybody, but just that's why I'm like this right now and talking too much, homie, because I'm excited. Went through a lot of shit lately, homie, and I like how tonight ended, homie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
And we're alive, homie, and I got to chill here with Frank. My kids are alive, my family's alive. We took another breath. We're right here talking. We're already winning. You know what I'm saying? We're already winning.
Hell yeah, we chilling. We're free.
We woke up today. I won. You know what I'm saying? I woke up another day, homie.
What you been doing though? Just working. So how's your job going? Everything's going gravy, huh?
I mean, you know, everything's gonna have its good and bad day, but I just say it's going. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be grateful for it could always be worse. So I'm grateful for what it is. But yeah, dog, been working, been trying to save up more for this show. Cause ain't no try, we're going to. I'm doing it already. It's just I had to get a job because I didn't want a chance. Nah, I wanted to make sure. So I'm making sure it's gonna happen. So
Right.
getting everything right. That's all. It's just it's October may seem so far, but the West Business Fest that we're throwing, that's the thing, bro. This is Spill Records / Ponte Trucha / Slum Palace / Pod Productions event. So it's like coming together, trying to organize all this may seem easy, but it's not, homie. But the one thing I'm thankful for, I got a solid support system, dope people trying to show this love. And you know what? Something I want to say on camera. I was supposed to throw a first ever show ever called Spilled Nights, right? And I wanted it to be my whole inspiration was I wanted to be bigger than Rolling Loud one day, right? So I didn't ever get to throw it because I just felt at the time. I mean, throw a show and it's just you. You know what I'm saying? So like I didn't really have a good support system at the time like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but I thank God because I feel like had I had thrown it, it wouldn't have been. But that's the thing, you gotta learn, you gotta throw. It's not gonna be what you think every time because people think a successful show is a million people showing it, which that is, and all this, but that doesn't always make it a show. To me, if nobody passed away or had a good time, they ate, nobody argued and crazy and busted out in a fight, hey, that's a successful show. So I just feel like God made me wait for a reason, so I can't even be mad. I put myself down because I did put a lot of effort. Like, bro, I did the flyer, the concept, the location, and then just out of nowhere, it all slowly and just I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I gave up. But you know what? That's the thing about that is that it's not that I give up. It's just that some things you got to come back to, homie. So I'm grateful. That's why I'm talking so much. I'm grateful because shit could be worse, could be crazy, but if it wasn't for y'all and it wasn't for the team and everybody supporting this, dog, I don't think it would be what it's gonna be, dog. So I'm a just leave it at that, dog. You know. Think you're on mute, hermano. But yeah, I'm just learning how to do this. Let me see. I think it's. Um, but yeah, to sum up, what I'm saying is that I'm just learning as I'm going. I know to hear.
Oh my bad. Shit, bro. I was just saying I've just been hella feeling hella sick. Like the last couple of days I've been hella sick. Fuck.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to
Man,
get better though. Fuck.
how you been feeling though? Because I think everybody been feeling like that. Because you know what? My lady, she was like, I think there's a bug going around because we all haven't been feeling well, homie. And I like weird food, like just
Nah,
off
for real.
food.
Yeah, I've been like last couple of days with a headache, fucking runny nose, and a cough. If I can't rest, I can't stop. It's just me. So There's no stopping, you know. There's no fucking downtime, homie.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now I was gonna say, bro. You know what? For all you people out there that think you got it bad on me, and I'm not even saying Frank got it, uh, uh, good or bad on me, because hey, dog, we're happy in our life. That's all that matters. But you know what? Salute him, homie. Most dudes would have fled. Most dudes would have. That's all I'm gonna say, dog. And I don't want to get too deep into that. Let's just say a real man is one who stays there for his children and remains there for his children, even when it's tough or against all odds, homie. Because hey, I learned that we're all we got. We're a parent is a first line defense between all kids. Once you take that away, homie, sadly the kids are exposed to the world.
Nah, that's true. It's very hard sometimes though, but I love these fools. I couldn't see any doing it any different, you know. Where you going, Bobo? But hey, it's worth it. It's just fuck, I got used to it. I've been doing it for 6 years now, full straight, no breaks. You know what I mean? All gas, fuck. And fuck,
And
the
as you
best time
should,
for
bro,
me,
dog.
dog, is when I go lay down in the nighttime, hit the bed. Like that's like the best for me because like they're sleeping, so like that's my time to like fucking crash out. You know? Or sometimes I'll stay up, try to make a video and drop it late. And I don't care like if it gets it'll get its views in time. You know, it'll build itself up. So I don't really like. I'm not tripping on like dropping in and getting 500 views in an hour. Like I'm not really tripping like that because I know it'll get there. You know. So
I will.
and if I
Like,
drop videos late, my bad gente is just or like if I drop videos at odd times, just because I got my kids and it's sometimes it gets hella hectic, you know. So I do apologize, you guys, man, for real. It's just me working behind the scenes, and it's me and six dudes practically. That's it, you know. The homie gives me a lot of advice too, like things that you know, like because he has a lot of knowledge when it comes to promotion and things like that, you know. So he's a good teammate, man. That's what we make it happen. You know, it's a lot of work though.
you know what though? I wouldn't really. And I say this again, I say it every time. I wouldn't be where I'm at without the team. I don't care what nobody says. I'm fully 100% convinced. I don't care if you can, even if you physically can do it all yourself. I don't care. Straight up, homie.
You
It
need
is.
those shares. Like
Yup.
all those shares help. Homie, people don't realize like they probably be like, oh, it's just a share. Like you're exposed, but you're exposing your people to other people's algorithms, so it's good. You know, don't be like just share. It's free, homie. I don't get it. Fools don't want to share. They don't want to hit the like. I don't get it. It's just weird. It's just,
I made. No, I didn't make them. I reposted posts recently that made me think of exactly the two things you said right now, all the way from you wouldn't change nothing as far as being a father, how you there for your kids, and well, for my bad, I went blank on the second part. But point is, as far as that, because I made a post saying that. Okay, no, I know what I'm saying now. Okay, you know how you said most people won't share a post, but it's
yeah,
because I always say people forget that just because you post another person's success, it won't stop your success. And
right.
also, there was a dad that was asked, he had a sick son, and pertained to what you said, and metaphorically how I took it, but it was literal for him. They asked him, "Would you change every day how you're there for your son?" He was like, "Nah." He's like, "How's it a burden?" How like, and the kids started crying and hugging him, be like, and pretty much thanking him, like, you know what, thank you that you're my dad, because you know what, believe it or not, out there are like I hate to say it, bro. There's twisted people out there that shouldn't have kids. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. There's people that really, really, really shouldn't have kids, homie. And I'm so thankful that the stuff I went through, I have the power now to change that, dog. That's the flex I can flex every day, homie. That is that I have the power to change. No, I'm not the perfect fool. I'm rough on my kids, homie. Let anybody in my family tell you, not abusive, but rough on my kids. Other than that, fool, I can honestly say, dog, my parents didn't talk to me the way I talk to my kids, as far as at least trying or even being somewhat cool. Or both my kids are little, but like both my sons is 4 and 5. Uh, my son that just turned 5, he's more intelligent now and can talk to me. And like I notice now, I can't just like how can I say discipline him how I did as a baby, because like for example, I yelled at like my daughter because she was tripping and screaming at me, bro. He's gonna take on and tell me like, hey, I would really like if you didn't yell at her. You could talk to her. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like kids. So it's like some kids have evil parents, homie, that don't give a dang about how they feel or what they're going through or even try to care. You know, come on. A lot of fools grew up be seen, not heard. Let's be real.
Oh, my son, he's over trying to play his music. I'm like, put it on pause for you to get me in trouble. Shit. Hold on. All right. I can't hear you. Maybe it's me. You know. Give me a second, guys. You're on mute. Can you hear me? I think you're on mute. I can't hear you, fool.
My bad. I was
Oh.
I was talking to myself, but I was gonna say now that catch us tomorrow. I don't know if Frank you're gonna join us, but from now on, every morning, me and Trips ODG, the co-host of SR Broadcast, and we're all team of Spill Records. Me, Frank, Trips ODG, Winners Back, Rome, Problems the Low, etc. So we're gonna do tomorrow. Yeah, I think I do like 6 a.m. Cali time because I'm gonna do it. Nah. What time would that be, low key? Nah, it would be 5 a.m. Cali time actually. So you guys are at 5 a.m. Cali, which I doubt you are, Frank. So no.
I wake up till fucking 6.
Now you know what? You know what? I'll do it at 8 so I can do it with you. We'll do it at 6 a.m. Cali time. We'll do it at 7 a.m. Mountain time, and we'll do 8 p.m. I guess you could say Central Daylight Time and like more Texas time. So we'll get it popping. We'll do it. Stay tuned. Hey, and I'm barely getting back at it, so don't think you're gonna expect a burpee king. Like, nah, bro. Like, this is me starting my journey officially, and my brother wanted to help me. He's like, you might as well get content on it and show your journey. So I was like, I'm with it, and he's like, we could do it with all the co-hosts and other people and that we work with. So y'all want to join us for that? You could be behind your screen. I can have it to 12 people if you want. I'll even have a few in there with us
I already
and show
been
how to
hitting
work
those
out.
100 sets every day. I hit 100. I'll try to hit 125 burpee set a day. But sometimes I'll be like, I get to 100 and I'll be out. I'm cool. But just depending on how I'm feeling at that moment, I'll keep going till I can't no more. So my shit's burning. Like, I just can't lift no more. Like, I can't pick up the scale no more, you know? And you know
Nah,
what, homie? I was a little skinnier and I've been feeling a big difference. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm like, hell yeah. I'm trying to get good. You know, I'm trying to get healthy because fuck that. I ain't trying to be all
and,
fat or all skinny. I'm trying to be just in the middle. You know what I mean?
yeah. And I was
I
gonna
ain't trying
say
to be all
too.
butterball.
I'm gonna say too. What's the challenge you're on? Tell them. That's why I
Oh
mentioned
yeah,
right
I'm
now.
on the
Let them
100
know.
push-up challenge. 30-day 100 push-up challenge. That's what I've been doing. Right now, I'm on my second week. So I got 2 more weeks to go and see how my body turns out, my arms turn out, and then I'll show you foods on the camera. You know what? I'll show you a picture of my when I was like sucked up, like skinny, just not like just eating whatever and not even fucking like to now like how I look right now. Like when I hit the 30 day, I'll show you foods, the process.
Ugh. I'm getting hungry now. That's why I'm rubbing my stomach. I'm over here getting hungry. Talking about man. I'm about to man. Yeah.
My little boy, he be out there too, like trying to hit this. He be out there, he be like count. He does, he don't do them right, but I'll just be counting anyway. Like one,
Might as
four, come
well.
on,
Yeah.
4, 2. Like you got to show them young, so like they know when they get big, they want to work out. And then two, like the way that think about it, the way that things are right now, homie. I would suggest to put the drugs down, get fit. Because at one point, there might be a point where you got to protect your family and yourself. And if you're not in that right state, you're going to get knocked down, and that's just the way it goes. I got good wind. I just, like I said, I'm 6'1", so I just feel like I just want a little bit more weight on me, a little bit more muscle cut, it's getting there, you know. Like when I first started the first week of burpees, my shit was killing. I thought I was gonna die. All my shit, all my legs, my chest, like fool. I just kept going. I pushed through it. That was the worst, homie. Getting through that first week of burpees, dog. Waking up sore as fucking and doing it again. But
Hey, it's hard.
once you pass that stage, it's cool. You know, it's easy as fuck. And then wherever I'm at, I'll just drop down and start hitting 10, fucking whatever I
Yup.
can, you know, through the day, like on, you know, just wherever I can, just get it in real quick. You know,
It's the attempt, dog. That's all they. That's like, look, okay. Me, I don't look. I know people like, oh, it's common sense, but mind y'all, dog. Sorry, and I'm not trying to make fun of nobody or talk down, but I didn't go to prison, dog. So my bad, fool. That I don't know whole routine, now, homie. You know, I
no, you
didn't,
don't need,
fool.
hey, fool, you don't
Fortunately,
even gotta go to prison. You go on. There's so many YouTube videos,
yeah,
you know. And one thing I learned is fools lift weights. You know, that's cool, fool. But from what I learned, the best remedy is push-ups, sit-ups, and pull-ups for fast results, homie. You know you know, like yeah,
yeah.
if you want to hit the gym and pump iron and all that, that's female, you know. But me, I'd rather be in my backyard and just getting it in. You know, I got a punching bag back there. I got a push-up bar and all that.
Now,
You
yeah,
know,
facts. That's
I
all you
got a
need,
little
dog.
gym back there, so I got into my routine to start working out and shit, and just and I didn't tell nobody fool till now because I'm like, you know what? I just started doing it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it, see where it takes me, you know. And it's cool though. I've been feeling a lot better, dog. Like honestly, like not drinking a lot of soda, drinking a lot of water. Been feeling hella good, you know. Really have.
And you know what, dog? I salute you, the homie, because I want to say something that the person I spoke about earlier that passed away, dog, and you could be the healthiest person or not. I'm not too sure where they were at on their health, but you know, they had a heart attack, homie, at a very young age. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say, dog, and that's crazy. So just it's not just about to defend yourself, but you
No,
know what, back. But I
he's
want
good,
to say real
bro.
quick, shout out
Yeah.
to Wall Lita again, HCB Chemistry. But I just want to say that just you're right. Get on your fitness, homie. That's all
No,
I gotta
it's true
say.
though, cause my family they're known for heart problems. Like my grandpa, my uncle wears like a ID, and my dad when he died, like he didn't have no heart problems, but like just a lot of my family like heart disease runs in my family. So me, I've always ran skateboard. I've always stayed active. You know, I got good wins. So, but like I said, you know, a lot of it has to do with what you eat too, though. You know, so if you're eating chips and candy all day, you know, you just you know, it makes you unhealthier, it makes you fat, and then next thing you know, like you don't really want to do nothing, you know? No.
Nah, for real, dog. For real. And like, look, here's the thing. Like, my dad's a diabetic. Grandparents. My mom just became diabetic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like telling you, dog. It's telling you, homie, and that's what I want to avoid. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you what. Other than today, dog, like. So, you know, I sit down a lot because of podcasting and gaming. I'm not saying I don't get up because I got my daughter, bro. I'm up all the time, but sometimes even that ain't enough. If you're not fit, like, I'm be honest with you, bro, I'm fed very well. So, you know, like, that's a fortunate thing, homie. Like, I'm telling you right now, that's a fortunate that I could. It's fortunate that I can even say, hey, homie, I think I should cut it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because if anything, I got too much options here, homie. Like, I work at this job now. I get nothing but free food for Taco Bell. You know, my lady works over there at the spot I told you. So I feel I get anything I want, homie. Shakes, what, bro? I'm name it, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, you know, in the family store, I don't take advantage. Shout out to La Michoacana Mercado. Go check them out. Not the ice cream spot, Mercado. They do got ice cream though. Check them out. Just not like how you think, but they do got it there. They got Pisto. They got all that restaurant there. Your select meats right here in Monette, Missouri. Check it out. But beware, come in peace or leave in pieces. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Other than that, though, it's all love. It ain't no threat. Nah, yeah. Hey, and don't think I'm saying something. Don't make grandma and grandpa pull up on AIDS. Just letting you know, homie. The thing is, they're straight from Michoacan, so deal with them, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You think you gotta
They're
worry
type
about me?
people.
I'll bring out the OGs out the cut, dog. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, other than that though, that I'm pretty blessed to have that dog. So other than that, I gotta cut down for sure. I know I said that before and I didn't remember for like a good year. I stopped drinking. I'm done. Like I'm cool, fool. Cause I hear a lot of foods. You ask them, how do you look so young? I never drank. I never smoked. So I'm thinking like, damn. And you know what? I always ignore my pops. You know, shout out to you, pops. I'm gonna do that one time. You know, but he messages me a lot. So I thought I ignore him, homie. It's just that I'm always so busy with my kids. I don't got time. But anytime I post myself smoking or drinking, stop drinking, stop smoking. But he's being real, dog. He honestly, he's not being a nag. He's really doing what I mean. Hey, no offense. We don't go there. Hey, we don't go there. But he's doing, I guess, trying to have the best, for me. I get it.
I
Whatever.
guess he's trying to get you, like, he knows the route. He knows the effects of the route, because he's been down it. So he's just trying
Yeah,
to give
and he
you a
has and he has
sure
diabetes,
you
so
know.
he really don't want me to
Yeah.
have to. So I feel
Okay,
it.
that makes sense then. That makes a lot of sense, dog. Yeah, for sure.
I can't even be mad, dog. So, but I do though. You know what though? You can still blaze up, but I think where my thing is, homie, and I'm gonna have it that way. I don't even have to buy it from us, but I'm gonna learn to make my own butter and shit, and like good food, like so I can just have my own edibles or coconut. I want to know how to make coconut food. Whoo, coconut oil, dog, is just like butter, but better and healthier on me. You make that, and if you know how to infuse it right and decarb it right, my boy, bro.
When I used to drink, dog, I used to get in a lot of trouble, homie. Always ended up in jail fighting or just doing random bullshit. And I would drink hard liquor and shit like that and go partying. I haven't drank beer for, I don't know, a long time, man. Thank God, man. I didn't start doing drugs till I was like 25 years old, dog. So I think that's why I don't look so shot out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at fools my age, come on, dog, they look way shot out, homie. I'll be like, damn, fool, you're the same age as me? What the fuck? You look like my like gray hair, fucking all fucked up. And I mean, I'm only 38, but I mean, shit. Look at another 38-year-old, you'll see the difference. I mean,
And they know, dog. Hey, you know what though? I think my pops is for sure. And I think that fool's like 45. It has to be at 44. I know for sure,
that's
not in a
true.
bad way, but that fool not in his 30s for sure. I know he's in his 40s already.
Yeah, I'm almost there. But that's why
Hey,
I
hey,
try to
that's
do.
young, homie. I don't care. Nobody says, homie, your life barely begins at 30.
My dad fucked around all the way till he died. He was 63 years old. He was still fucking drinking and living, partying, and you know what I mean, like doing his thing. And unfortunately, it took him away. But I don't. I told myself, like, I don't want to. I don't want to continue that life, like, of drinking, smoking, and like I might smoke bud, but that's not really a drug. I'm talking about like methamphetamine or fentanyl or heroin and shit like that. Or
Yeah.
when I start drinking alcohol, like, my old self comes out. Like, I can't hold that fool in. Like, I put that
Yeah.
fool away for a reason, and then that fool comes out, and then fucking I wake up the next day and everything's turned upside down and shit, and everybody hates me and shit. And I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Hey,
But
what's crazy, Frank? You said that because one thing about me,
damn,
I can hold my liquor and I don't try to even get blacked out. I don't enjoy that at all. But like, and I'm not judging. It's just me. I can't handle it. I'm not a huge drinker. But point is though, is when I drink, luckily I'm a happy, warming.
uh, yeah, baby. Nah, I haven't drank in a long time though, homies. Fuck that. Like, last time well, not last time, but a few times that I got drunk, I ended up at my Jefita's pad, and I had got jumped, and she's over there trying to clean me up. I wake up the next day on her couch, after getting rushed and shit, and it's just a bunch of fucked up shit, bro. You know. So yeah, hey, definitely. I try to stop drinking soda, homie. Let me see what happened to the homie. I think his phone died. I'm not sure. Can you guys still hear me, or is it homie stuck? Huh? I think his phone died. Serio. Yeah, I can't remove him, man. I don't know how to remove him, man. But nah, tomorrow's Friday. Gracias a Dios. I went to school today, but um, I was hella like I'm not feeling too good. I'm just trying to like see what's up with you guys, but tomorrow. Oh, so let's go back to what you said. My bad, 40 Jose. You had a good comment, my G. My span, so I didn't mean to skip you. He said, "Have you heard of an alcoholic that stopped cold turkey and started having aches from withdrawals?" All right, that's a good question because when I was going to NAs, right, my PO. I don't have drug charges, but my PO was an asshole, right? Shout out to you. And he made me take NAAA, right? And I went. And it was a cool experience. It opened my eyes to realize like, the severity, homie, like of the addiction, homes. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard I learned a lot about alcohol. Alcohol is a serious disease, homie, and people die from trying to wing off from alcohol. And my homeboy's mom died, off from alcohol. And seen people that have money, dog, good fucking jobs. I've seen people in these AA meetings, homies, that they got bank, fucking accountants, fucking work for the bank, fucking lawyers, like people that got money, dog. Not ghetto homies, not people from the hood like me. Like, I'm from the hood, dog. Like I'm talking about people that are like fucking rich, dog. They got feria, they got careers, and they don't have a record. You know what I'm saying? And fuck, dog. Like the drug takes over, the alcohol. It just takes away everything from them, man. And it's sad to see them people like trying to rebuild their lives at those AA homes and shit, And I remember I used to go and listen to them talk and shit and tell their stories, like. And it's. I've had alcohol. Okay, so I've had alcoholics in my family, like my homeboy's mom, rest in peace. She used to always come to the party looking for us in her Mustang, and she'd be had a drink, and she would always be doing beer runs and shit. And my uncle too, he when he passed away, he was that one OG. You'll see at the liquor store, always chilling outside drinking, fucking saying what's up to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from Hammond, hell no. Respect to Hammond, but Charlie, I'm not from Hammond.
What?
Hell no. But anyway,
What was the town?
I know people. I know people in Hammond, San Isidro, but yeah. Anyway, um, there's a. Well, I'm not gonna say who lives. What's up, bullies with foolies in the house? Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, homies. Yeah, I'm definitely not from Hammond. I'm from Riverside, California, Rubidoux to be exact. Off Market Street, off the 60 freeway. You know what I'm saying? Is that right? That's what's up, homie. Yeah, shout out to you though. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, I actually went to a yard sale right there at that house one time, man. That's the crazy part. There's a parolee who lives there. I don't know too much about that homie, but he's the one who had sold me a computer. They had like a yard sale. I bought like a poker set. I don't know. They had like a bunch of nice shit right there, bro. And I was coming through and I was like, what the fuck? Tripped me out, bro, because I'm like, damn, homie. They had a yard sale there the other day. I'm like, damn. Shit, bro. Time changes though, dude. Shit happens fast, bro. For real, for real. Nah, but man, I don't miss those days of alcohol, man. Waking up, drunk, like hungover. You know what I mean? He said, was he short and light skinned with a? I think he was short, Mexican dude. I think he's like kind of all like tatted up. And there's another light skinned dude there. I think the mom's like an older white lady. She's really nice though. She's really nice lady. And I don't know who lives there. Like I said, but hey, hopefully everything went well for those people, man. It's crazy. I've been hemmed up hearing him a couple of times. I've been hemmed up in San Jacinto too by the sheriffs. Like they be tripping hella hard, especially when my son has games out here. You know what I mean? Um, right there in Bal Vista, they be tripping hella hard because the gym's right there across the street from the sheriff station, and they be tripping. That's why when I drive, I always wear a hat. You know what I mean? Because they be tripping, dog. They mostly looking for smokers though. That's a good thing. Around like if you're in Hammond, Reno Valley, Paris, San Jacinto area, and you get pulled over and you're not a dope fiend, then you probably most likely they're gonna let you go. You know what I mean? Because they're just looking for the dope, the dope heads and fentanyl foods and foods that are on that tip. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll see y'all mañana. I'll go live tomorrow. I'm gonna try to go live a little earlier, maybe like 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. I'm gonna look at the algorithm. Um, I'm gonna go live from my laptop. We'll react to some content. We'll do a recap of the whole week. We'll go through all the videos and we'll break them down. We'll listen to them together and we'll do a recap. You know what I'm saying? Um, Tomorrow I have my final test for my. So I got 64 credits, homie, to graduate a high school diploma. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow I go to class, take my final test for California language and English. So it's a lot of reading. That class is a shitload of reading, bro. And I just finished world history. That was a shitload of reading too, bro. Damn. But hopefully tomorrow I pass that, bro. And then my goal is to take child development, guys. I know it sounds funny. People are probably like, "What?" Child development, because I have two kids. They're possibly I'm getting them evaluated to see where they're at, like in their mind state. So I think child development for me would be good as being a single dad and not having a mother in the home. So yeah, that's hopefully I can get done with this class by the end of the summer. This school get my graduate, and when I graduate, you best believe I'm gonna live stream it. I'm gonna have all y'all fools there with me, and shit, man, it's gonna be dope, homie. I'm gonna bring you fools along for the journey. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see a homie graduate. Something I started off with 0 credits, homie. I didn't know shit. Oh, I dropped out in 7th grade. I didn't know nothing. Nothing. It was hard for me at first. It was really hard. And then I just knew I wanted it though, because I want to work for the city of Riverside. That's my goal. I want to work for the city, homie. So I'm like 64 credits away, bro. I'm fucking so excited. Like this is like the biggest accomplishment is like besides like being a dad and all that. But as for myself as a man, it's a huge accomplishment, man. Because I'm so used to making bad like mistakes. I can make mistakes quick. Ask me how to do something stupid, and I'll tell you 100 ways. You feel me? But when you ask me about how to do like I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? Over the years I've gotten hell better at being more responsible, respectful, and understanding, looking at things different, you know what I'm saying, moving different, dressing different, just feeling different. But yeah, guys, so salute to you guys. I'll see you guys mañana. You guys have a safe night, a safe Friday. If you guys are driving, be safe when you get to work. Wear your safety gear, wear your safety goggles. You know what I mean? All that good shit. Wear your steel toes, you know what I mean? So your feet don't get crushed underneath that pallet or whatever you're working in. And yeah, man. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. When I graduate, y'all fools are gonna be there live streaming. I'll have someone definitely live streaming it for me, most likely my jefita. And yeah, homie, you guys can hit that like button one time. I appreciate all 7 likes. Salute. You guys have a good night. And we out. Let's go, baby.
And subscribe.
Subscribe, my baby boy said. That's real dad shit right there, homies. You know what I'm saying? And if I if I'm absent sometimes it's because I got the babies and shit, you know what I mean? But I appreciate all of your support, all of y'all fools. Yeah.